YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Good Company Strategy and Tactics, episode 15. So, in our last episode, we got some improvements situated in terms of new policies and a few more decorations, and then we were politely told that the market that we were eyeing has been entered by one of our competitors, and we can't take that sitting down. Oh, also, speaking of competition, I did forget to mention that we did off-camera get another assignment that was spawned here by All or Nothing Corp. They want these simple AM radios, but first off, they're something that we're not making, nor do we have any intention of making anytime soon. And the rewards are what? Some tier 1 research? I can get that in my sleep. I can also make 31,000 in my sleep. And the payment per item is So this is going to be another one of those there where I really don't care. We're going to keep our efforts on our power feature toy bots, but we're not going to stop doing them. But I'm also not going to wait for them to finish before I bring in my next project. So we're going to do a little expand in here, just a touch. Now then, first things first. Now that the market is open, we can design our new product. So we're going to go into Courier Bot. We are going to go with the metal chassis. I know the wooden bolt bot chassis is available, but I've done some testing and we can make the metal one work for market tier 1 and 2. And then we'll probably go to a better chassis later on. But we know we're already making these. They're easy to make. So yeah. All right, so for our design here, let's go for the okay, it is the Zephyra Zephyr Mach 1. And let's see, the yellow, industrial orange. I like the yellow. Now this one's going to be a little bit more tightly built, and we do have to base it on the market. And actually, speaking of the market, let's take a quick look-see at this. And what is the future spec? So we need a 2.0 in storage, a 2.0 in speed, a 3.0 in battery is what we need to be future-proofed through phase 2. So, all right, so let's start with storage, because that's the chunkiest one. The storage module is freaking huge. So we're going to stick it here in the corner. We only need one of them, because one of these modules gives us 2.0 of storage space. So that's enough to future-proof it. Now we need locomotion, and we've got the DC motor and the stepper motor. Both of them provide speed, but the DC provides a full point of speed. We need 2 of these in order to get these going. So uno, doso. And that leaves us with battery, which we need 3 of. This is where we needed that double stack battery. We need 2 double stack batteries. And that gives us a perfectly future-proofed Courier Bot with a really healthy upside of profit per unit. I mean, still doesn't quite hold a candle to the profit per unit that we're making on our special order owls, but it's still pretty darn good. Now, it does take us a bit longer to make these, but it's definitely worth going in there, and I certainly don't want our competitor to go tinkering around in that market unopposed. So, the Zephyra Zephyr Mach 1 joins Professor Zeffy Wings. I have a lot of Z names here, along with Zenidar. But now we actually have to make them. Now, the thing that we want to do here is, all right, I've already reverted back our capacity for our compartments here, so that's fine. On the battery side of things, I don't think we need to, because we're overflowing with battery, so I can sacrifice one of these battery setups to be basically a double battery setup. And then I think what I'm going to do is rip out this extra wooden case thing, because we're also going way too much on those. So we're going to actually, let's just, I don't need to save them. Now this big shelf here, I'm gonna move it because it's full of sort of archived stuff. I'm just gonna stick it over there, let it do its thing, maybe use it as a manual store, but we're going to go back to the chemistry tables here. Am I doing this wrong? I think I might be doing this wrong. Oh, right. No, that's what I was doing. Okay, we are back. We were able to get this situated into another double battery stack. We were able to squeeze in another triple, if non-standard sized triple casings, along with the support architecture for that. So if we bring up our, oops, not the market, show design. We bring up our pin. So we've got our small casings here. We got the small compartment already built up here. We got the 2x double battery stack, because in total we're making 3 sets of double battery stacks. Here, one of them is for our Professor Zephy wings, and the other 2 are for this one. But we still have the matter of the small DC motor, and this thing's going to take a bit. Yeah, we have a lot of the things that we need here in this area, but not nearly enough. So we're going to need to expand. And I think it is high time we expand to here. It's kind of pricey, but it gives us another delivery area. A much closer one, too. We should probably reroute some of our deliveries to be a little bit faster for this area. We could also reroute some of our sales to be a little bit faster. In fact, it's probably a little bit faster to sell them down here, but I already have all the routes pointed here, and I already have the stockpiles pointed here. So we'll make future sales here and just expand our capacity for the others. Now, for our DC motors, I closed that down too soon. All right, so we have a bunch of the sundries. We have metal sundries, we have compound sundries. We got a bit to do. Wow, no, not 100. We do not have a 100 times of that. We just need 3. Thank you. So we need 6 DC motor components here, and these things I believe are just assembled by the basic workbench, which we're going to assemble them here. We're going to make a nice little cubby for this area. Yeah, we can do it like that because that gives them room to walk behind and keeps this area kind of open, sort of. So these will be DC motors, and yeah, these only take half a day on these here. And these will get themselves a big shelf. Now, to go into these, we need 30 metal sundries, and to go into those we need 15 rods. Well, I know rods are produced at a rate of a 5. So we're going to need a whole crap ton of metal here. But luckily we're in delivery areas, so the logistics here are going to be a lot easier. That we can just teleport them onto the pallets. Do I want to keep this open? I kind of do, because this will allow us to go up this way. Although, I'm not really utilizing deliveries in that direction, so no, we don't need to keep that open. I can always open it up later on, if necessary. So these are going to be metal rods that'll be made at a rate of a 5 apiece. Now, if I remember correctly, metal sundries are produced at a rate of a 10, and we need 30 of them, so yeah, this actually works out perfectly. Metal sundries, metal sundry. Oh, wait, no, actually, hang on. Metal sundries don't get produced, don't do well there. We need the precision tables for them. Now we can do the metal sundries properly. So that takes care of those, but now we need mechanical parts. And to get mechanical parts, 6 of these things, we need compound sundries, which then in turn need coated glass. And gears, these stupid gears. Actually, gears might be one of those ones that we need one of the tables for. I don't know if it's this one that requires the gear that does this. Yeah, it's the mechanics workbench that requires that gives us the half-day gear. So until we get that, we're gonna need. And actually, we need that. We need this just to get the ratio on, because otherwise it's gonna take 2 days to make those. Ooh. We might need to wait a little bit before we hop into that market. So you know what? I'm gonna leave these here for the time being. We'll build up some stuff. We'll build up some extra components, but we're not quite ready to dive in. Not yet. We need some more success points. Also, I put down some decorations to give a boost to our chickens department. Also, this is the sort of the refugee for all of our fancy cases here. Yeah, there's hardly any room for them. We keep our token worker working there. Just stylish cases themselves. Yeah, because once we get this one done, I mean, this one's almost done. Well, we're making success points. It's gonna push us over the limit here. A little dip in sales, probably from a small disruption in production. Or it could just be that the oh yeah, there's our hyper worker right there. Our nimble worker. look at her go. Just booking it across the way here. But yeah, that should get us into the mechanics, and then we can properly dive into that. Cargo BE1, making a modest amount. So nothing to be too worried about. But what's going on with our others? Why so low? I mean, I know our tape decks are backing up a little bit here. That could be part of our issue. Let's check our sales. Cassette player still has room to go, But yeah, market is being maxed out. I mean, we're moving 40 of them, which is good. But I'm wondering if the Lux boost is not kicking in fully, or maybe we just need to wait for the happiness boost. Or maybe we just got unlucky. Because, I mean, it is, while there's enough, you know, rolls of the dice where the ratio should work out pretty evenly, you know, the whole coin flip phenomenon, you know, individual weeks might see upticks and downticks in production, depending on how many lucky rolls we get or not. But I'm not seeing any like actual disruptions of that themselves. But modules building up. Modules are building up. That's to be certain. That's for darn sure. Are modules building up here? Yeah, they kind of are. I could probably entertain a few more. Yeah, see, that got much better. We made almost 200k this time around. So yeah, I think it's just fluctuations in luck. Luxuations, if you will. And we're probably going to need to, yep, these two are getting close to needing to be swapped out again. But, I mean, 285 out of 361, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Like I said, not concerned about hitting the majority bonus. It's just a matter of getting all the ones in between. I mean, look at this thing. This shelf is loaded. We need another courier on tape decks here on music delivery. Let's make it happen. Because yeah, now everyone's just kind of stuck there. There we go. Clear the shelves, deposit your stuff. But yeah, this might be a case where we just need to soak up the inventory until we can get the market into tier 2. Yeah, I think we're gonna need another shelf of this stuff. Let's do 2 shelves of this stuff. Just so that we can hold the inventory. Because I think it'll be bought back down once we shift the market, because that'll knock down our competitors enough that their sales will be minuscule, ours will be bolstered, and the market gets bigger. So it'll start digesting some of this excess. I certainly don't want to slow them down. I guess what we could do here is just start producing the motor. Well, no, we can't produce the motors without the mechanical parts. Yeah, we can get it now. Mechanics workbench. So we did need a little bit extra. But certainly worth it. Alright, well, let's finish our build here, shall we? Okay, we are set up here, and we, of course, with the new building, we have a new zone, Kimberlin's Cache, named after our patron, Kimberlin Salmon, and because she's Kimberlin Salmon, we gave her a salmon-colored zone. Made sense to me. So now we gotta get policies for this here. I think, since this is more of a module thing, we're gonna go with pick rate. We're gonna go with module output, and we're gonna go with component output. I think is the smartest move here. That should be good. We also one little tip here. If you have half of a space here for your pallets, as long as half of your pallet is on the input-output area, you should be good. So what do we need here? We need so we know, well, yeah, those are advanced parts. We need metal. We're going to need a lot of metal. Like a lot of metal. And then this one's going to be the one that requires all the raw materials, actually. So metal and coated, well, glass, plastic, chemicals, but mostly metal. Like we're going to do 3 metal. We'll do a thing of chemicals, do a thing of plastic. My mouse is going a little click heavy right now. I don't know what's going on here. Glass. That should be good. Now, ultimately, we need to export what? Just the DC motors? I think so. I think all of this is just to make those DC motors. I mean, we'll make it happen. Then we need to set up a courier route. We don't need a raw materials one. That's our destination. Actually, before we set up a route, let's get a destination going here, because this is going to be our parent palette here. So we want this to contain small compartments. We're going to get a couple of those. And then DC motors. And we have a couple of the compartments just to seed it right now. Might as well put them to use. Once we get our first motors here, then we'll actually set up the tables to manufacture these things, because without the motors, we're not making any progress. All right, let's do some mass hiring, shall we? I'll hire for the route once we're ready to bring those over. A lot of hires for this zone, but we'll be okay. Nobody's going to actually be able to work here or do anything until we get our first shipment, but our first shipment just happened. Ah, they've upgraded their calculator here. And there's our thing. I mean, the success points came a little bit late, but that's okay. I think that one person who's an influencer who gives us success points when we sell stuff has been really boosting that. Not to mention all the happiness, which also boosts your just passive success points gains. Yeah, it's going to take a while for the things to trickle down here. But soon enough, we will have our production. I'm surprised the this is, by the way, is the mechanics workbench. I'm surprised the mechanics workbench doesn't actually play off of the motor itself. Huh? Oh. Yeah, you just need more gears. Alright, just under 20, that's fine. Alright, these guys are kinda... So they need 5 gears apiece. The recipe kinda misled me there. So I only have 1 thing of gears here, and I have a feeling we're gonna need more than that. We're gonna need 3 things of gears to feed the need here in total. But that's okay. That's the other reason why I didn't do the gear assignment, is because the only way to do it efficiently is to have that table, and I didn't have the table at that point. So we're just going to do a 1 for 2 for here. Yeah, we don't need anyone back there, so I can block it off in good faith. Actually, you know what? Here's what we do. Oh, we don't have enough loose supply? Alright, hang on. Is that enough? Yep. Because we're going to big shelf this. Make sure you have plenty of these. Someone was recommending a shortcut key. Yeah. Control click. There we go. That was the one. Thank you, commenter, for your recommendation. Alright, 2 more gears and get working. Get your act in gear. And we're going to need a couple more things of this. Alright, well at least our motors people are working away. Should give us 6 DC motors. You know what? I'm going to manually yoink them over here so that we can begin production proper. We'll also... Yeah, let's just give you room here. Alright, where's our thing here? Yeah, this one. So you're just going to be picking up DC motors. And what the hey, pick up a thing of metal while you're at it. So you pick up there, pick up, and you deliver it to the bow. Deliver. And that should get our DC motors cooking. And then last but not least, whoa, and of course, our production, our thing stalls because of this nonsense. In fact, I'm gonna need to find somewhere else to store some of these. Freaking power feature resin. In fact, I want to move all of these over here just because now we need more room in this factory, and we're not using the other half of this zone at the moment. I might be tempted to just sell those, but I also might be screwed if I do that. Because suddenly we'll be getting in. Yeah, one goes here. And then we got to define them. I hate that part. I have submitted a feature change request to the dev to fix that. Out of plain cases, here you go. Knock yourself out. Alright, now that we've made some room and we've unstuck our production, we're gonna go for another 6 for here. But I need to experiment a bit with our setup here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? No, because that still kind of blocks it. I need to find a good way to fit these in here nice and tightly while not completely blocking this whole area off. I mean, we could scooch you up a smidge, since you can come in this door and sneak in. Yeah, that kind of works out a little bit better. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we really kind of want 6. Although, no, yeah, we really kind of want 6. I mean, we can stick this one on the outside. Give it its own. Yeah, we can give it its own thing. We have shown that given their own modules here, that tends to work out fine. Yeah, you know what? Fine. We'll. Because these things have a longer build time. These have a 1.7 day build time, so maybe not. Make sure we're not completely blocking access. I don't think we are. These ones I'll hold off on for the moment because we're not quite ready for that level of production. We're just going to stick to these ones in here for the moment. Oh, I just realized we hired for all of these. All right, fine. You know what? Why don't you guys pick up the slack and do some Professor Zeffy Wingses? Well, just so we can bang that assignment out all the more quickly. Oop, I can't do... For the shelf, this is going to have to make do. Yeah, that's not too bad. These two can share. Okay, that works. You know what? You two are going to share and be Professor Zeffy Wings. And we'll get those proliferated here. And we are officially going up against our competition. Not letting that market sit to them, and certainly not allowing our assignments to sit to them. We're almost at the halfway mark where we're basically guaranteed to get majority, but we're still going to go at them because we want the profits. Let's get that power supply, because that's also going into another product line that we're interested in. That'll go real quick because it's just tier 1 tech. The game device market is ours? What are you talking about? It ain't yours. Oh, he's just announcing that he's moving into it. I was about to say, it's like, you didn't conquer that market. I'm still in it. And there's enough wiggle room here that his presence probably won't make much of a dent. Alright, folks. So, in our next episode, we'll see what we can do with our new bot line, see if we can get that up and running all the more quickly, and go from there. So if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent, your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya!